It's 5 p.m. already? I've had about an hour to get ready and get to the cafe. I can't believe that I'm actually going to meet the girls. To tell you the truth, I can't get over the fact we all managed to keep in touch after so many years. High school now seems like another lifetime. God, and I found this awful selfie of us. It has Guppy, Pooja, Maya, Syra, and me, of course, Zoya, with the most awful makeup and hideous hairstyles posing together. Oh God, how I remember that day like it was yesterday. It was one of the same days like every other hot summer days in Dubai, but this was a little different because in this summer we were eagerly waiting for it to get over with. Since once school started, we would all be in the 12th grade. At that moment in life, there was nothing that amounted to being as cool as a 12th grader. I, being the event organizer of the group, had planned a slumber party at my place on the last weekend of our summer break. Oh, that changed our lives forever. A day that turned little girls into little ladies. But most importantly, a day that we discovered the meaning of true friendship. I have to tell you about Guppy. Guppy was probably the funniest girl in our class, a true Punjabi from Delhi. She had an appetite for life. I loved her because she had just made everyone around her smile, just by being there. If it wasn't for Guppy's endless jokes about her own weight, I would have never mentioned she was a little on the plump side. If there was one word I could use to describe her, it would have to be Miss Joy. Oh, let me introduce you to the party's favorite, Pooja. Pooja always has something exciting to share. Whether anybody needed to hear it or not, she was going to give you an earful of it anyways. Some fashion tip to talk about, a mall opening, a new sale to look out for, or a trend that must be followed. If one wanted to ever meet a real-life Barbie, then Pooja would be the closest person that I could point out to. I think what made my friendship so interesting with Pooja was the fact that me and her were on opposite sides of almost every topic. And yet, we continue to respect and care for one another. Let me see. If there was one word to describe Pooja, it would have to be Miss Diva. Let me introduce you to Maya. Maya was always an enigma to us all. Being a quiet girl with intelligent eyes, she was also the group's natural beauty. Her dark chocolate skin was kissed by the sun, and her long dark hair complemented her lean physique. Maya's strength were always her words. She said less, but whatever did come out of that mouth held so much weight that all of us took notice. She was always ahead of her times, seeking new technologies, finding new topics to research, always in a quest to know more and do more. I was intrigued by her motivation to learn. If there was one word I could use to describe Maya, it would have to be Miss Sensibility.
Kita
She always spoke her mind, something quite hard to do when you're just trying to fit in. It takes courage to be different, and even more so to stand up for what you believe in. She was a vegetarian by choice, campaigned against animal cruelty, protested about human rights violation. She truly cared what happened to our planet. She was also the group's rock star, always with her guitar, writing songs or playing a tune. If there was one word to describe her, it had to be Miss Attitude.
Very kind, Mira. Thank you for organizing this. Girls, how's it going so far? Haven't heard some music playing yet. I'm so happy to see you all. I'm so glad you all made it to the Slumber party of the year. You know, soon school starts and you'll be swamped with all the tests and homework and more projects. So let's make the best of the time we have. Oh, and now plug in the music system ASAP. Oh, thank you, darling mom. Guys, let's have some fun. Unless Doya, you have something more to say to us. It's like, since the time you became the class prefect, all you want to do is practice your public speaking on us. Come on guys, let's have some fun. Since I am in a mood to be generous, I would love to do makeovers for all you girls. So, who wants my service? Free of cost. Who's going first? Who? Take my first. I would love to get her hair and makeup done. Oh, fantastic. Maya, you make a great subject. You know, for an artist, there's nothing better than working from a plain canvas. And it doesn't get plainer than this. Plain canvas art. What do you mean by plain canvas? Well, I didn't mean it in the wrong way. It's just that you look the same every day. I've seen your hair in a pony since the past 2 years. You never have a speck of makeup and you wear the same colors every day. So, same and rain, same thing now.
Hey, I agree with you. I mean, if I ever got a chance, boy, I would change everything about me. Just look at me, yaar.
Oi, Kapi, ruk ja. मैंने Look, Zoya, let me simplify for your sake. Our bodies are like cars. Some is born to turn into sports car. The maintenance is costly, yet not so often. Now imagine being born into an old station wagon. The maintenance is low, yet ever so often. I hope you understand. I'm just trying to help. I care, therefore I share. Whoa! I thought I heard it all. But damn, it never ceases to surprise me. I just feel that as young ladies, our minds seem to be occupied with more important things than which car we resemble the most with.
हाँ जोया, तेरा तो सही है ना? You are perfect. How would you know? You have a figure to die for. You have a skin that glows, and you can speak to anyone without sounding stupid. Guys, they just want to be around you.
What? Where did that come from? I'm not perfect. Oh my God. I'm far from that. No one has it easy, no matter how it is seen from the outside. We are all continually doubting ourselves and seeking not only approval from the world, but acceptance. And Guppy, you are beautiful.
पता है?
I'm not just saying this to make you I'm not just saying this to make you feel better, but I think it's feminine to have little curves.
Oh, these are not curves. These are mote speed breakers, and my car isn't driving over them anymore. Oh, I can't believe I'm talking about all this at your party. I'm gonna go.
Hey, what the hell? No, you don't have to be skinny to be pretty. The idea is to be healthy, stay active, and treat your body with love and care. I mean, find something you love, Guppy. Oh, you know, I've heard about these Zumba classes. You should totally check them out. They look something like this.
It's going to be alright. You just need to have a little faith in yourself. For me, the struggle of being the darkest skin shade in my family went on for the longest time. People used to call me Karupani.
क्या पांडे?
Something like Kali Karupini. I know it's not the same thing as what you're going through, but I know how it feels to be made fun of and make you feel that you're not good enough. You know my aunt? She once gave me a set of Fair and Lovely on my birthday. My birthday! Who does that? At first, it made me really sad. But then it just got me so angry. As I grew, I realized this is who I am. I am dark and I'm dusty. This is the skin I was born in. It's what I've been given. And either I can complain about it all my life and feel bad for myself, or I can for once do no one, absolutely no one has ever done before. Love me for who I am. Be my own healer.
I can't believe people would put you down for being born a certain skin color. I mean, we absolutely have no say or control as to what color we're born. And that's what we're judged on? Oh, it just boils my blood. You have this beautiful skin tone, Maya. It's like chocolate. I can ever get it that way. Even after burning myself in the sun trying to get this perfect tan.
Kurio. I've been one movie all my life. I mean, since I can remember. अरे बचपन से यार. So for years, I always found ways to make fun of my own self so that no one else gets a chance. So that no one else can put me down. And before they get a chance, I would put myself down myself. But it's up नहीं होता यार. It's been hard smiling when I just feel like that.
It's not easy to fit in, and I know that from experience. I mean, I had to leave behind the only life I knew back in the States and move to Dubai. If I hadn't met Maya and you guys, I surely would have lost my mind. It was hard, not only because of all the changes, but maybe because I was so angry at my mother for making the decision without thinking twice about my life. It made me feel like I was insignificant. Do you guys get my point? Because I don't know how parents can do that. My father, he abandoned us when I was just 4 years old. I never got to know him. And my mother, she got so busy walking around just so she could support us. And that's all I got from her, financial support. You guys, I don't know what it was like to be different. It was a constant battle. I was always on the guard. Well, not to be used or taken advantage of, but maybe because I had no one to rely on but myself. This made me rough, I guess, a little bit jagged.
Sorry to hear that, Sarah. That must really be hard on you. Pata nahi yaar, I don't think grown-ups have the time to think about the important things in life sometimes. They're too busy with work, right? And time just flies when you're an adult. I always hear them say that. I feel that too, you know. Like, sometimes I feel if I slept and never woke up, would my parents even notice? Or if I hardly said a word, would they even ask me, why, Pranav, what happened? And I just feel like I have absolutely nothing to say that would impress them. So I hardly say much anymore. Now it's actually hard to have a conversation. I don't know, but when such simple things in life got so difficult.
It's too much hard work. Trying to think of what others will think of you, be right? Anna? Stop. I put yourself through that torture. Just trust me. Be yourself. And if you respect yourself, the world will respect you.
Hey, girls. I want to ask you guys something. It's something really important. Do you guys think I'm a show-off? I know some kids at the school say that, but I want to know what you guys think. Well, it's not that I think that you're a show-off, but at times, I just feel that you have to need to be the center of attention, which is something that I've learned to accept about you. So, it doesn't really bother me as much. Actually, Pooh, you know what? I do think you're a show-off.
Burn! But see, Maya, it's not hard speaking your mind up, is it? I'm proud of you. I think you got it, so just flaunt it, यार. I mean, तू तो टोटा है यार, और मैं हूँ ना तेरी सबसे बड़ी fan. And I think people are jealous. I mean, just imagine, yeah, when you walk into the room, everyone just gravitates towards you. I think it's awesome.
You know what? I usually get butterflies anywhere I go, especially to a party. I think about what I should wear, how I should look, what people think and say about me. But then once I've decided my wardrobe, then I need to focus on other things. Oh, that's the secret that I want to tell you guys, and you shouldn't really leave this room. So much right now?
Yes, Pooja.
Okay then. I feel like I'm the most beautiful girl in the world. And then, when I walk into the room full of people, I actually feel like that too. You know, it's all in my head, like a movie. And before I know it, it turns into reality. Yeah, that's how it works for me, this whole visualization kind of thing. It's like Bollywood. You have to be kidding me. That's it? That's your secret? Yeah, I swear. I think it and it happens. Poof, like magic.
Saira.
Zaira.
Saira.
Saira. Hey Pooh, does it matter what people at school think and say about? I mean, you can't please everyone, you know. Well, yes, of course it matters. Because that's how we get things done in life. You know, my mom always says, it's not what you say, it's who you know. I need to have the best contacts with myself to get anywhere in life.
So you are trying to say that if no one likes me now, there are chances that as an adult also I'm going to be as jolly and as lonely I am now? I mean, how come no one told me about this contact list thing, yaar? Who? I hope I'm not too late. You have to really help me.
Oh, Kapi, better late than never. You know, but if you want to get anywhere in life, you don't only have to look good. You need to make others feel good. Director, sorry, you lost me there. So what you're trying to say is that if we don't follow what the society wants us to follow, then we will never succeed? Yeah. I guess so, if that's how you want to put it. I don't know. I think the theory is a bit off, Pooja. What if you can never change into what other people expect you to? What if you always remain different? What if your ideas always clash with the world's? I mean, isn't that how most artists, writers, actors, musicians, and revolutionaries started? Just by being different?
That's lit, Zoya.
So, Saira, did your mom agree on the acting classes?
No, she didn't. She thinks I should pursue this respectable career option, which means anything that will get me as a 9 to 6 job, rather than burning her money in my fancy dreams and desires.
Sorry to hear that. Has she read any of your monologues? Did she see how amazing you were in that school production of Romeo and Juliet? Romeo and Juliet?
That play? No, she had work that day. She couldn't make it. You know, once she meets some traffic to get home, she doesn't even like hearing my voice, let alone my monologues.
Yeah. I hope you become the greatest actor. Because once I am famous, it would be nice to see that I had at least one good friend in high school. Oh, no offense, guys.
I'm taken, princess.
Let's move on to more important things. Did you girls know that the boys basketball team is holding their first game of the season at the auditorium? I don't know. Boys seem so immature to me. I can't make any sense out of their existence at times. And I don't understand what all the fuss is about.
Are you serious? We're going to be 12th grade, and you're asking me what is the fuss about? I mean, boys are the only reason I go to school every day, yaar.
Hey, I agree. They kind of do make the day more interesting. Well, if you guys listen to me now and then, it would be a lot more fun. You know, boys are very different. You know, they're from another planet. They think very differently. My mom says that boys are like hunters. They like to chase after you. You know, it gives them something to do and something to brag about in front of your friends. But once they think they have you, they lose interest and move on to their next conquest. You know who? According to you, men are still like cavemen. You make it sound like they never evolved into anything useful. And that's a really disturbing thought.
Hey, they are useful. I mean, they always seem to be around to lift heavy boxes and fix the little things here and there, and moreover, they just make me want to go to school every day.
Very funny. You know, that's not what I meant. I guess I'm just disappointed with the level of insensitivity that they have for this girl I see you too. Imagine. Okay. So, I think I'm a funny guy. Because funny guys are pure. So, guys, sense of humor is perfect. And he has to be tall, I mean, Skina, pretty young, एकदम गोल गप्पे टाइप and he has to be sweet, just like jalebi. मेरा जिम में जाता हो तो एक बुलेट शो ले लो। He should love going down and he should love watching movies after working. He has to be a good dancer. Otherwise, how should he the camera? Someone I think totally weird. I don't have to pretend to do something. I think that's it. ज़्यादा चीज़ें हो गया ना? Hey, not bad, Kavli. Come on, guys, spill your guts. I know you want to. Okay, I will go next. Now don't laugh. I love the cricket players. I'm always so captivated by sportsmen. Anyone who can discipline themselves and achieve their goals is so attractive. I love strong boys. Oh, and I can't stand smokers. It's a disgusting habit. Someone who's intelligent and not afraid to serve. Someone who has a good sense of humor. Someone who likes to talk because I'm a great. Yeah, I guess that's my ideal boy. Okay, well, to be honest, I love the misfits. You know, the guys with their tattoos, their piercings, and they're the ones who are afraid to express themselves. And if they can play a musical instrument, God, that would just blow my mind. You know, I'll play anything, a guitar, a violin, just play it. And longer the hair, the better it looks to me. And last but not the least, someone who can strike up a conversation with me for more than 5 minutes. Oh, without making me want to hurt them. Hey, nice, Sarah. So yeah, it's your turn now. First, get your hair and makeup done, and then just spill your tea. I actually haven't given this topic much thought. Let me see. I guess it's always attractive when I see a guy with glasses. You know, for some reason, I take that as a sign of intelligence. Maybe his eyesight weakened due to excessive reading like mine. But seriously, I would just love to be able to share books and thoughts with a guy for once. Apart from that, someone who respects women, who is kind to children, who isn't threatened by intelligence, but rather attracted by it. Someone who is ambitious, who plans to make this world a better place. Someone who volunteers on weekends? I don't know. Am I making any sense? Ha! Now I know. You like nerds! Please! I would rather spend my time with a nerd than be with a boy who's all plastic and just looks fantastic. Fine. But you guys do know, once you find your eye guy, he can never know that you like him. You know, the more you like him, the more he needs to be neglected. You know, boys are like a challenge. So, you need to play by those rules. Wait, what? That's ridiculous. You can't be serious. Is that how you've been dealing with guys you actually like? But being mean to them?
What she said makes total sense. Haven't you noticed? The more attention you give to a guy, the more likely he is to ignore you, my friend.
Exactly, my point. There is no logic behind boys. The more I learn about them, the more confusing it gets. Oh, girls. big mistake, girlfriend. Once they find the guy they adore, they spill their hearts out to him, their brains out to him, thinking this is going to make him closer to him and make him trust her. Instead, now the guy knows that the girl is totally into him. You know, it boosts up his confidence to a level where his ego takes over and now he feels like Superman. So, who's to be blamed? It's us. We can't give them this fake confidence. And इतना चलाने के बाद they start taking us for granted. Soon enough, they call us only when it's convenient for them to talk to us and ignore us when we need them around. And then they expect us to do their homework while they hang out with their squad. Soon enough, they find us boring and we are back to become the dukhi atma. So, who's to be blamed? It's us. We can't allow girls get close to us and then hurt us.
I'm sorry, Pooja, you poor girl. I have no idea you can hurt like that.
It's not just about me. It's about boys and girls in general.
What she said makes total sense. No wonder it has never worked for me. I've been doing everything wrong all my life. Pretend.
What the hell? Girls, before you come to any... I know Pooja has her opinion and I think we should all respect that. But it doesn't mean we all follow the same path. What works for one person doesn't necessarily mean it will work for everyone. I think the only reason a guy actually comes to you when you're ignoring him is to find out why he's being ignored. And soon enough, when he discovers you just make a game of attraction with him, if he has any dignity, he should move on. And move on to someone who would treat him like a person rather than a pet. We can't generalize, though, because not all girls are the same and neither are all the boys. So let's just take it from case to case and give the poor souls a chance.
I agree with Saya. I mean, shouldn't we make things more simple rather than complicating them?
Now you're all done. You girls are like dolls. Beautiful, truly. I'm so impressed with my work.
Great. Now it's your turn, Pooja. Come on, girls, let's get in the hot seat.
Hands off. I can't trust your Yeah, that'll be a great idea.
Okay. I'll get my guitar. You guys settle down. Ready? When the world seems to be falling apart and you think you've had enough,
Know that everyone has it tough.
When you think you are just not good enough.
More than others, it's more important what you think. You deserve your love. When your hair is a mess and you don't feel like looking your best,
just remember to keep your head high and wear that smile.
When you're feeling helpless and depressed,
Don't think twice before WhatsApping or better just give me a call.
I may not have all the answers, but I am someone who will listen when you need to talk. When hormones go up and down and there's so much in me,
I will be there to share your pain.
to hold your hand when you feel afraid.
On days when all you need is a hug.
I will come around wherever you may be, just so I can put my arms around you and make you feel okay. On days when your heart is heavy and you have nothing to say,
I will stay as long as it takes till you're feeling okay.
On days when you don't feel like being alone,
All you feel like doing is walking in the park.
I will walk with you, my friend, even on hot summer days or in the middle of winter chills. If you ever get lost and can't seem to find your way,
I will hold the candle up real high just so you may see the light.
I will patiently wait by the door till you get back home.
Anytime you feel like giving up that ray of hope.
I will remind you of all the great things to look forward to. Anytime life is passing by you too fast,
Just stop and take a hot bath and listen to your favorite song.
If you're still feeling low, then we'll go out for some hot cocoa.
When every day seems to be the same and you feel bored.
we can go bowling or take the dancing class or take a swim in the sea or climb a mountain. Anything to make it a memorable day. There will be days when your heart will ache.
From all the disappointments and the letdowns.
From all the boys who were never around.
From being doubted and challenged because of your gender.
From the starting point till you finish the race. From it all, you will make it through.
Let's promise to be the villain who dream with their eyes wide open.
Let's promise to fight for what we believe in, for what makes us unique.
Well, let's promise to love ourselves. Our skin, our hair, our eyes, our height, our weight. No matter what color, what size.
Let's promise to nurture our minds. Let's awaken our intelligence.
Let's be brave.
So, I sort of snapped about your party, and the party is just about to begin. Whoa!
I hope it
like to start by thanking our gracious sponsors, Universal American School of Dubai, Madabao Dance, our dance partner, big loud. KC24 Film Production, SelfieTv, the region's online media, Dr. Mahavir Mehta's Clinic, Amandeep Kluwer, makeup artist and hairstylist for today, RentSher, they've been kind enough to give us the furniture, Naveed's Photography, Rashid Center for People of Determination. If you still haven't seen their stand, their stuff is outside, it's made by students. All the proceeds will go directly to the center, so do support on your way out. And WW Events and PR. Thank you very much. I would like to call on Kalyan Chakravarti, our director of the play, to be on stage, please. And maybe we don't come later. It's okay. Going through. Can I please have Anusha on stage, please? Our choreographer for MAD. Thank you so much. Anusha also worked with the Zumba ladies. Can I have them on stage too? Thank you so much. Can we have Pavik Patel, our choreographer, and energetic dancer, and the contemporary beginners batch. Thank you so much, guys. You're wonderful. Can I also get Bollywood freestyle hoppers, the young and the incredible dancers? Big round of applause for all the hard work, please. Fantastic. Thank you, guys. Can I please call on Kashif Joshi, our choreographer? For lyrical hip-hop. Big round of applause for that. Can I also call on contemporary and dance classes? Oh, you're incredible, little one. Please big round of applause for that. Thank you, guys. Can I now call on Ankit Gupta? Hip-hop batch. And the Bollywood adult me, the swag batch. Thank you so much. Please, the swag batch. Can I now call on Kamal King? Bollywood freestyle hoppers. Also his batch, the ladies folk dancers. And the freestyle jammers. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We missed out on our supporting act, so I'm going to call on Ashwini to bring out others both. If you can take the stage. Bringing in Bihar, Kiran Bhatta, Neil Joshi, and Masala Peters. They only had today to rehearse, so big round of applause for them. Thank you, boys. Last but not the least, can we please call all the volunteers who are here on stage and also the admin staff of MAD? Come on stage, guys. Fantastic. Thank you so much. So we've come to a conclusion, and the only thing one thing you'll do today is switch off your phone and have a conversation with your family. If you take anything away from the play, that's what I think resonates with a lot of young people. The connection, they're missing that. We need to connect more, we need to talk about stuff, even uncomfortable stuff, you know? So, God bless and good night, and hope to see you in the next event we do. Take care. Thank you.